What's going on, guys? Today we are looking at the brand new playoff Steve Young. So this card should be pretty solid. I don't think he's going to be like the best QB in the game, but maybe he shocks me today and just goes crazy. You never really know. But really good stats, honestly, on this card. I do wish he was maybe a little bit faster, but 91 speed, 91 acceleration, 98 throw under pressure with 96 throw on the run. You know, good accuracy stats across the board, 6'2", and also a good ball carrier with good break tackle, 90 carrying, 94 juke move. And do keep in mind, if you guys don't know, Steve Young is a lefty, so there might be a little bit of an adjustment if you are switching to him from a righty. So on Steve Young today, I have crafted a beautiful 6 AP setup that I think is probably best for Steve Young. So even though he does have 98 throw under pressure, there's still a lot of, edge threat elites out here and under pressures that are free now. So I still think Fearless is somewhat necessary, so definitely going to be rocking with Fearless, but he also does get 1 AP Gunslinger here, which I guess could make his setup even cheaper, but I feel like you kind of need that Fearless. Here in this fourth slot, he does get Pass Lead, QB Playmaker, which could be really good if you're good with QB Playmaker. I'm not, but if you are, this could be really, really good, as well as Hot Route Master here as well, but I feel like in this game, you kind of need Pass Lead Elite or some velocity boosting ability, and he does get it for 2 AP. And then in his normal slot, he does get 3 AP Gunslinger. So this right here is a nice little 6 AP setup on Steve Young, which I think makes him pretty complete. I don't think I'd really change much of anything. That looks good to me. So yeah, that's the 6 AP setup today on Steve Young. He does, of course, get Legends, Buccaneers, Niners chems. So let's hop into the gameplay and let's see what Steve can do today. Hey, real quick before we hop into the gameplay, I have to remind you to hit that subscribe button. We are less than like 40 subscribers away from 40,000. So of course, if you are new here, hit that subscribe button, turn on those notifications. Regardless, I do appreciate you watching today's gameplay, and let's get right back to the video. Okay, so while I was loading into this game, I just got a DM from Zeke over on Twitter. Shout out to Zeke, one of my Twitch mods. He just told me that he sent me a picture of this card's traits, and they look very good, and he has the Slinger 3 release. I don't know if his first card had that, but I honestly didn't hate his first card. It was kind of the same thing where he was solid. You could definitely win games with him, but he wasn't really anything crazy. So maybe with Slinger 3, he's going to feel a lot better. But let's see. Steve Young, like I said, we're running Gunslinger, Pass Lead, Fearless in first play. You know how we got to get him started here. You know how we got to do it. And looks pretty good to me. We got crazy pancakes on the outside, and that might be inches. Nope, 2nd and 1. So today we did get a new patch with the new season and new content. So a lot's going on right now in MUT. Like, a lot is going on right now. I just realized I don't even have route tech on Garrett Wilson. That's a problem. But I should have. I got that on Eckler, which is nice. Should be pretty good. But a lot's going on in MUT right now. Obviously, people really couldn't get into the game today. Oh, there we go, Eckler. Eckler's been playing crazy for me. He keeps breaking tackles. I might have to keep him around. I didn't even want to use him in today's gameplay, but if he's going to keep playing well, man, I might as well keep the guy. But yeah, basically what they did today, the biggest thing to me is how they nerfed ag catching. So if you don't have a deep out ability, ag catching will not be nearly as effective, which is honestly really good. But I don't think it's gonna make that big of a difference, mainly because sooner or later we're gonna get, a bunch of, this might be a bomb here. Low key, get it there, Steve. Good ball right there from Steve Young. Okay, let me find out one time. But eventually we're gonna get a bunch of 0 AP. We already have 1 AP deep out guys, but down the road here and down the stretch in MUT, we're probably going to get one more, patch, one more big patch like this for season 4, probably. But, yeah, it's a decent patch. It's decent. They didn't change, like, offensive lineman blocking and stuff, which I would have liked to have seen. But it is what it is. We're still going to play the game, unfortunately, because it's the only NFL game out. We're still going to play it. And, yeah, by the way, if you don't feel like this card is going to need Fearless, you could run his setup for much cheaper than this. You could cut it in half, basically, if you feel like you don't need Fearless, if you feel like you don't need it. I just remember, there was one game I was playing with Tom Brady, and I didn't have my Fearless on him, and I was just missing every single throw, and it was just because I was facing a Fear. He's got Ben Skoranek. Yo, this guy's got Skoranek and Stafford. Yo, someone look into this guy, man. Something's going on here. I'm not going to accuse anyone of anything, but something's going on here, right? So there's something going on here. I'm going for a strip sack here. Strip sack. Nope, didn't get it. We should have get a KO. No, we don't even get a tackle. And he gets a first down, maybe even a touchdown if he swerves me. He did. Okay. Damn. Free runner? Yes, sir. Oh, come here. Okay, so if you watch I think it was the Kittle gameplay, I got a clean strip sack touchdown with Jason Taylor, and I got to learn that timing, man. Maybe I got to go into practice mode and get on defense and just start practicing. But that timing, if I can get that timing down, we're going to be turnover machines out there, man. We really are. But we'll let Revis press. Revis has bench press, which is obviously really good. And Jason Taylor is free again. He was actually doing a good job at picking him up. Just block Skronik on that side. I wish I had Route Tech right now. I forgot to put it back on him. I put some extra abilities on Eckler, and I didn't put Route Tech back on our boy. But throw it outside. And there we go, up the field. Eckler down the sideline, and Eckler is going to walk it in for a touchdown. Dude, this Eckler card legitimately is really good. He's like really good, and it really does surprise me. It's also crazy how they don't have Eckler's player likeness in this game. That's also kind of crazy to me. Same with guys like Darren Waller, who have been legitimate stars in the league. They still just don't have their player likeness. You know what I mean? Like, that's kind of crazy to me. But, you know, it is what it is. Touchdown, Austin Eckler. Steve Young, I know that one, he really didn't do much on that drive, but for my scheme, I mean, it's good that he's getting that ball out quick with the pass lead and even the gunslinger and the fearless. Really nice. Really, really nice. So while we're on defense, let's talk about today's playoff promo. So my thoughts on the... Oh, what the... Shout out to EA for the patch, man. Shout out EA. This guy's gonna leave after that, I can guarantee. What? Alright, anyway, the playoff promo. So CJ Gardner-Johnson, Isaiah Pacheco, who will get a gameplay on the second channel today. He's gone after that. I'll talk about the promo after this. Next game, we'll talk about it. Okay, so real quick, just to get a real feel for Steve's release, we're in practice mode. Let's just see kind of what it's all about. We're gonna try a deep bomb here with Steve. Okay, wait, is that his deep... Wait. Is that his deep release? Hold up. Wait, I'm streaking this. If that's his deep release, he's the best QB in the game. If that is Steve Young's deep release right there, he's the best ever. Oh my... Yo. Wait a second. Let me see that mid release one time. I guess I can just do it right here. Okay, he's tough. Yo, he's tough. Okay, that deep releases ever since I think like last year, they've been really slow, some of them. This is I'm throwing this thing. Look at this. Okay, that's his deep release. Okay, that was more of his, but like still the range of his like mid release. I mean, that release is still good. So the range of his mid release is actually pretty impressive. Let's try this one here. Like that's really good. Wow. Okay, let's get back into the gameplays, man. Okay, who would I rather? Steve Young edition. Let's talk about it. So after the last game that you're going to see in today's video, I actually went back into practice mode with this card. And he's legit, man. He is honestly legit. I like his 6 AP ability setup, pass lead, fearless, gunslinger with a really good release. If you're not used to using a lefty, try to get used to it. I've been using lefties for a minute with guys like Boomer Esiason, me having a Jets team, Mike Vick's be my quarterback. You know, there's cards I've tried ever since even like Madden 20. I had the Tua card. I used him for a little bit. So I'm used to using lefties, but you kind of got to get used to it. There's like a slight adjustment, but I really do think Steve Young is an S tier quarterback. I didn't think he was going to be this good. Traits are good. Release is good. Abilities are great. I think he's better than Daniel Jones. I think he's better than Denard Robinson. Elway's probably still better just based off release and abilities and stuff. But I would say he's better than Cam as a passer, as a running threat. If you run like a heavy run scheme, Cam Newton with fast break is still going to be slightly better with better speed and fast break. But I really do feel like he's at that Brady level. I really do. Brady, it's tough to beat Brady as far as his ability setup because he does get, you know, free gunslinger and stuff like that, which is tough to beat. And I love Brady's release with gunslinger. But I think he's at that Brady, that Randall Cunningham. I think he's honestly better than Bledsoe and Mahomes. I think he falls right in between Bledsoe, Mahomes, Randall Cunningham, Brady. I think he kind of falls right in that little part of the tier list there. Those are my thoughts on Steve Young. The card pleasantly surprised me today. Really did. I didn't think he was going to be this good. He's much better than I ever thought he could have been. All right, here we go. After a super pathetic performance right there from the defense, I think first play, we got to go read option here with Steve Young. So Steve Young has 91 speed, and yes, in a pinch, it could be pretty useful. But if we're being honest, 91 speed's not that great. If you have him on a theme team, still 93 speed at best. We have 98 speed guys roaming around the streets of Mutt right now, so I got to slide here. Don't fumble. Okay, hello. But we have 98 speed people walking around, 97, 96, so he probably won't be that effective as a runner. I'm still going to be pretty solid, right? He's going to be okay. If you like kind of need to step up in the pocket and maybe get 10 yards for a first down, everything's kind of boxed up down the field. But still, it's not that great. It's not that special. This guy's a Niners team as well, full Niners team, so you're going to have a lot of speed. We should actually have LT out of the backfield. No one's even on LT. Nice little cut. Stiff arm. Nice first down. There we go. Attaboy, Steve. We kind of cooked that. Men over the top. And this is where Steve Young's going to kind of be good. Again. Oh, there we go. Turn the corner, Steve. I'm going to slide. Not going to get touched, but there you go. That was actually pretty good. That was pretty good. The way we actually got away from him honestly did surprise me a little bit as well. I'm going to try stepping up here a little bit more. And we might have that open. And there's Fearless. There we go. Good throw right there from Steve Young. Gunslinger does get it there. And Fearless makes sure that it's accurate. So that actually looked pretty good to me. And then we're going to throw it to the other side. He's not really getting out there. Get it there, Steve. Pretty good release. We have LT, turn the corner LT, and we're in for the touchdown. Okay, beautiful. 7-7. Now let's play some defense. Oh, a fumble. Oh, oh. 2. Outside, Tyler, Pickard. See what I mean? That may have been a catch yesterday. Okay, looking out for Don over the middle. You make that same read. I'm going to get my pick this time. I'm going to get my pick this time, all right? Just that passing over the middle like that. Okay, if that's a normal player, hear me out. If that's a normal man, if that's a normal, safety, that's a completion. In regs, dot. You know what I mean? Give me my first down. Let's go, Dave. Dave Casper, been on the team since season 1, still making plays at a high clip. All right, if we get inside release here, the ball's going to Plexico. Oh. Okay, we didn't get inside release. I had to wait a little bit too long. Yeah, now it's 4th and 12. I think I do take my 3 here. Probably one of the most confusing play calls, looking like Mike LaFleur right now, but what can you... No. What can you do? Kick is up, kick is good, let's play some more defense. It's mainly because you're just running the same play with an empty backfield, like expecting something different is going to happen. He wants the running back. That's why, hey, 98 throw under pressure. I don't know if Judon was in the backfield or not, but that's why you need Fearless. That is exactly why you need Fearless right there. And he knows that the game was over. I was going to score, at least get 3, then get the ball back at half. GG's. GG's.